Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Very good. Yes, I'm glad for it. Oof. Okay. Do you want to listen to the audio again? What do you think? Now, can you see the map too? Can you see the map? Very good. Let's start it again then. This time let's listen to it again and we will see. Ay.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20.
Let me see, what do we have? It says you are here. There's a new barn. We are at the new barn, apparently. We have a road, we have the car park, and we have main pad, side pad. We will always have this time to look at the question. Let me see. We have a fish pool. It looks like a bridge to me because it should be something. There is a main pad, and there is farmyard, there is footpath, there is road, and there is a. It is that far. Maybe I will come across this one too because it's very far away, and I am almost certain that they will put this one to somewhere. Okay, and we have scarecrow, maze, cafe, black barn, covered picnic area, feedie house. Okay, now let's hear the audio, and when I hear the answer, I will stop the audio and I will wait for your answers. Is it okay? So you will be answering.
Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
Now let me give you some idea of the layout of the farm. The building where you bought your tickets is the new barn immediately to your right. And we're now at the beginning of the main path to the farmland. And of course, the car park is on your left. The scarecrow you can see in the car park in the corner beside the main path is a traditional figure for keeping the birds away from.
Could you catch the answer? Do you know? Can you guess the answer? It says scarecrow is at the corner of the car park, and it makes it F. Very good. Let's continue. We are going with this 15 scarecrow, maze, cafe, black barn, covered picnic area, and feedie house. We are going with that cue. Okay? Let's continue.
crops. But our scarecrow is a permanent sculpture. It's taller than a human being, so you can see it from quite a distance. If you look ahead of you, you'll see a maze. It's opposite the new barn, beside the side path that branches off to the right, just over there. The maze is made.
Could you catch the answer? Where is the maze? It says it is at the opposite of the new barn, on the side path. Very good. Well, no, it's at the opposite of the sidebar. A new barn, sorry. Yes, it is. It makes my answer maze at the G. It is at the opposite of the new barn, so it is yes at the G. Let's continue. Now we are looking for cafe. It will say cafe.
Made out of hedges which are too tall for young children to see over them, but it's quite small, so you can't get lost in it. Now, can you see the bridge crossing the fish pool further up the main path? If you want to go to the cafe, go towards the bridge and turn right just before it. Walk along the side path and the cafe's on the first bend you come to.
Very good, yes. Just turn from the last, just turn before come to the bridge, and if you will see it at the right. Very good. It is D.
Building was originally the schoolhouse, and it's well over 100 years old. As you may know, we run skills workshops here, where you can learn traditional crafts like woodwork and basket making. You can see examples of the work and talk to someone about the courses in the Black Barn. If you take the side path to the right, here, just by the new barn, you'll come to the Black Barn, just where the path first bends. Now,
Very good. Yes, Kritika, it says, from the new barn, take the first right, and at the first bend, you will see the black barn. So it makes my answer H. Oops, what was it? I don't remember. Now we will look for covered picnic area. Very good, Kritika. Now we will look at covered picnic area. Let's hear him.
Now, I mustn't forget to tell you about picnicking, as I can see some of you have brought your lunch with you. You can picnic in the field, though do clear up behind you, of course. Or if you'd prefer a covered picnic area, there's one near the farmyard, just after you cross the bridge. There's a covered picnic spot on the right. And the last thing to mention is fiddy.
This is a little bit tricky, but very good. Yes, it says past the bridge. It is near to the farmyard. Past the bridge, and it is on the right. What is it on the right? Yes, it is C. I think it is different from the farmyard. It says C here. Very good. Yes, my answer is A, B, C. Let's continue.
The house itself. From here you can cross the bridge, then walk along the footpath through the field to the left of the farmyard. That goes to the house, and it'll give you a lovely view of it. It's certainly worth a few photographs, but as it's a private home, I'm afraid you can't go inside. Right. Well, if you're all ready...
Could you catch the answer? It says, let's listen to it again.
The bridge. There's a covered picnic spot on the right. And the last thing to mention is Fiddy House itself. From here you can cross the bridge, then walk along the footpath through the field to the left of the farmyard. That goes to the house, and it'll give you a lovely view of it. It's certainly worth a few photographs, but as it's a private home, I'm afraid you can't go inside.
Yes, it is A. It says, walk the footpath and you will see it. Yes, very good. And we said it A, we said it C. For the cafe, it was D. I remember. For the maze, I can't remember the maze. Maze. G. Yes. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Now, as I said, you will come across this type of question, actually every type of question, with different question types. So this is an opportunity for you to exercise different types of questions. First, we will hear some multiple choice question, actually single choice, some single choice questions. So we will choose one of them. Then the audio will start to say us the map. North, south, boathouse, river, and we have lots of things. And we will, of course, we will hear about Kelton. First, we will do the multiple choice questions. Then, the audio will tell us the map of the Kelton. Let's start.
Valley and estuary of the River Trelor forms an unspoilt, beautiful landscape, rich in both wildlife and sites of historic interest. There are many ways to explore the area, and public transport links are good. It is possible to leave your car behind and travel by boat, train, or bus, with just short walks in between stops. The Trelor Valley Passenger Ferry runs between villages along the river estuary and provides a link with a train station at Barry, which is about 10 minutes' walk from the riverside village of Calton. In the past, the river was the main form of transport in the area.
I haven't heard the answer. I'm just paying. I want you to pay attention to somewhere. He said in the past it was the main means of transport, but in the sea it says is the main means of transport for local villagers. So pay attention to these details. They will give you the answer. In the audio it says was. In the options it says is. So this option is not correct.
And as in the past, today's ferry service operates according to nature. The river estuary is tidal, and so the ferry timetable differs from day to day, according to the times and height of the tide. The ferry is also seasonal, normally running between April and September, depending on the weather.
Do you have an answer? Could you catch it? Very good. It is seasonal, it says. It is between April and September. So it is usually starts in April and usually ends in September. Very good, my students. Let's continue. What does the speaker say about the river cruise? Combined with a train journey, unsuitable for people who have walking difficulties, the return journey takes up to 4 hours. Okay, let's see.
A timetable for the whole year can be downloaded from the internet by visiting www.trilorferry.co.uk. If you just want to sit and relax and enjoy the lovely scenery, you can take a river cruise to Calton and back from the nearby city of Plymouth. In the past, steamships brought early tourists along the same route. Queen Victoria and her family enjoyed such a trip in 1856. The journey is quicker these days. The round trip takes between 4 and 5 hours, depending on tides and weather. If you prefer, you can travel upriver by boat and return to Plymouth by train. All cruise boats and trains have wheelchair access. For more information and for departure times, ring Plymouth Boat Cruises.
When did you say it? It was for this one. Very good. It says it is suitable with the. Let's see. It is suitable with the wheelchair because there are so many wheelchairs in there, and it says it's a turn about like 3 and 4 hours. But in my answer, it says the return journey takes up to 4 hours. This is wrong because when you go and come back, it makes 4 hours. But in here at the sea, it says just return journey. Now it says it is much more quicker. A roundabout takes 4 hours. Okay, let's continue.
On 017-528-23104. Trains run several times a day throughout the year between Calton and Plymouth, with various stops in between. They are used by both local commuters and tourists who want to enjoy the beautiful scenery. The highlight of the journey is crossing the river on the stunning viaduct, which was built at the beginning of the 20th century and towers 120 feet over the water. It is unnecessary to book, and tickets can be bought on the train. For information about fares and timetables, contact National Rail Enquiries by phone or online. The bus service in the Trelor Valley now connects all train stations and villages in the area. Especially for holidaymakers, there's a Rover ticket which can be used at weekends and on national holidays and allows unlimited journeys on those days. The Rover ticket provides great value for money and is now even cheaper than it was last year. An adult ticket costs £5.50 a day. Senior citizens can travel for £4.50, and a family ticket for up to 5 people costs just £12. Tickets can be bought on the bus. At the center of the Trelor estuary area is the historic riverside village of Calton. The main road comes into the village from the south, and for those of you who are arriving by bus, it turns left just before the bridge and stops in the lay-by on the left-hand side. From there, it's just a short walk to Calton's various attractions. If you're arriving by car, you have to leave it.
Oops, sorry, it went a little bit more. Could you catch the answer for the question 4? It says the Rover bus ticket.
Especially for holidaymakers, there's a Rover ticket which can be used at weekends and on national holidays and allows unlimited journeys on those days. The Rover ticket provides great value for money and is now even cheaper than it was last year.
Could you catch the answer? Very good. It says now it is cheaper than before. Yes. There's a discount. It says something like that. Okay, very good. It is C. The Rover bus ticket has recently gone down in price. Now, let's look at here. It is Calton, it says here. First, we have, let me send these ones to you so you can see. Oh, not this one. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, we have bus stop, car park, museum, mile, pottery studio, and a cafe. So we have 6 questions. Let's see what comes where.
Adult ticket costs £5.50 a day. Senior citizens can travel for £4.50, and a family ticket for up to 5 people costs just £12. Tickets can be bought on the bus. At the center of the Treloar estuary area is the historic riverside village of Calton. The main road comes into the village from the south, and for those of you who are arriving by bus, it turns left just before the bridge and stops in the lay-by on the left-hand side.
Very good. Yes, it is H. Very good. It turns left and it is there. Very good. It is H. Now we will look for the car park.
From there, it's just a short walk to Calton's various attractions. If you're arriving by car, you have to leave it in the main car park. Go over the bridge and take the first turning on the right. Then go on until you come to the end of that road. It's the only place to...
Again, very good. It is F. Cross the bridge and it says we are coming from the Sor. So we are crossing the bridge and we are turning on the first right and it is the car park. F. Very good.
to park in Calton, but there's no charge. If you're interested in local history, there's a museum in Calton with farming, fishing, and household implements from the late 19th century. As you come in from the south, cross the river and go straight on the same road until you reach the end. Also, on the subject of history, you can go
It says cross the bridge and continue till you come to the end. So it looks like Carlton is a very small city. Very good. Now we are looking for the mile.
'19th century. As you come in from the south, cross the river and go straight on the same road until you reach the end. Also, on the subject of history, you can go and see the old mill, which has recently been renovated and put back into use. Turn left before you come to the bridge, then go straight on and then take the first turning on the right. This leads straight there. If you're interested...
Okay, where is the mill? Yes, mill is on the A because it says we are coming from, so turn left and take the first right. It will directly take you to the mill. Very good. It is A. Let me write it. Now we have pottery studio.
If you're interested in arts and crafts, there's a potter's studio where you can watch the artist at work. After crossing the bridge, turn left, and it's the second building on the left. Finally, when you feel in need of refreshment,
Yes, very good. It is B. It says, turn the, you're coming from here. Take the bridge and turn the left. It is on the second building. Very good.
at work. After crossing the bridge, turn left, and it's the second building on the left. Finally, when you feel in need of refreshments, there's a cafe opposite the old boathouse and a picnic area near the mill.
Yes. Let's say during the exam, do you see it just goes and goes like continuously? It doesn't stop. So when in the exam time, you should before the listening to the audio, you should memorize the map. You should see where is where, what are being asked. So you should be very careful about these ones because as you can hear, the audio, the speaker is saying it constantly. So the answers are coming constantly. So you won't have a chance to stop. And in that time, let's say you catch an answer, make a guess. Don't leave it blank and make a guess. Maybe it will be true, maybe it won't, but try to remember what is said and try to guess. And my students, thank you for joining to today's lesson. Today that's all. Let me share something with you. I will be very glad if you can fill out our form before you exit. Thank you so much too for joining. Why? Thank you so much too. I will be very glad if you can fill out our post survey form. Can you reach the form? Very good. Yes, here. You can fill out from here too. My name is Burçin. We did a speaking lesson. How did you join the lesson? Is there anything you would like to add? And when you have finished the survey, you can leave the classroom. Thank you very much.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I just want to say that I'm new here, so I want some practice questions. Where can I get that?
Oh, let me show you quickly, of course. Let me share my screen too. 1 second. From tab. Where are we? Yes, here. I am sending you the link, Kritika. From here, do you see there are videos? You can find the videos on every subject, on every question type. And from the practice part, you can find the practices. For example, for today we made like what? Map completion. And from here, you can find map labeling questions. I have sent the link to you from the chat part to the library.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you too. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.